Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to with Luxury versus Special Game 2. Sorry about that. I apologize. Um, this is Game 2. I actually just looked up. I looked up some of Luxury's stats a little bit before. Well, in the middle of last game, but I didn't have a chance to mention them. And he has been kind of like I thought. He's just kind of been meh. That's my official numerical assessment. On a scale of 1 to 10, he's been playing meh. You know, he's been winning a few, losing a few here and there, not too much, nothing to write home about. Special doesn't really get to play much. He's not like a starter, so we don't see a lot of him. So it's hard to really know what point he's at exactly. But except for the fact that, well, he's not a starter, so there's that. But interestingly, he's been doing okay. He actually beat a very decent Zerg Roro in the offline prelims. So, you know, that's a substantial indication of that. We love, yeah, California, woo! Yes, StarCraft fans from California for the win. Oh man, I wish I was them. Someday I still want to go to Korea. I've been planning on going there for a long time, but I just have not had the money for it, unfortunately. By the way, I did I did an evaluation at work the other day, and they said I was doing okay, so I actually got some more hours, and so that's cool. Still not quite enough. I'm only getting like 15, 20 hours a week or something like that, so it's still not quite enough to, like, you know, survive and eat and that kind of thing. But it's, you know, I'm not drowning anymore, so that's a good thing. And by the way, I actually wanted to give another big, huge thank you to some people that have given me a few donations in the last couple months, because basically I realized that, like, I've been, like, really, really cutting it close lately, because I've had this job, but it hasn't been quite, you know, enough hours to really pay for anything. And so just, like, a couple people giving me a small donations have actually made a big difference, because, you know, then instead of like not eating, I actually had, you know, 20 bucks in my PayPal account, so I could actually eat for the week until my paycheck came in, stuff like that. So huge thanks to them. And again, you know, as always, if anyone has donated and you want a shout out, just let me know and I will definitely arrange that. Um, anyway, other big news about me actually though is I got me some beta key. I'm really excited about that. I was told by someone, I'm not going to say who, but someone who should know, told me that they would be able to get me into the beta, and then they refused to return my email when, well, they didn't at least. Maybe they were busy, but I didn't get a return email from them when the beta actually started, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not getting the beta after all. Never mind. It's cool. But I was able to get a beta because some of the basically they sent out an extra round of keys to people that have been playing a lot, and said basically like, oh, you've been playing a ton of beta, here, invite one of your friends. And so one of my very good friends, I've actually known him since the 3rd grade, I believe, Diggity, he got an extra key, and so I'm going to be in the beta after all. So I'm very excited about that. I've been getting a lot of comments though saying, like, thanks for actually doing StarCraft 1 commentaries, while everyone else is doing StarCraft 2. And so I'm going to try and keep up the StarCraft 1 commentaries, but I do want to get into the SC2 stuff as well, definitely, since that's going to be a new thing. That is the future, ladies and gentlemen. The future! So yes. I still actually don't know, by the way. I also might not be doing StarCraft 2 commentaries just because I actually don't know yet if my computer can handle the StarCraft 2 requirements. I'm just gonna have to test it out and find out. I'm gonna have to go over to Matt of Matt and Steve SC. He's gonna help me install Windows on my computer since I've got a Mac, and currently I don't have Windows installed. So I'm gonna go over there and use Boot Camp to do a dual booting upgrade or installation. By the way, just to discuss the game briefly, it looks like Luxury is doing a similar build. He's going for a faster Spire this time, though. He isn't trying to get that 3rd hatchery. He's going just for a very, very quick Spire. And is going to go for 2 hatch Mutalisks directly. And we've seen Special go for the one. And okay, now he's getting that. Now that the Spire's almost popped, that's really interesting. He's getting that extra hatchery in that bottom left-hand corner, which I believe. Let's see, what map is this? Sorry, I forgot to check the map. Oh, never mind. I'm just trying to figure out if this is the map with. Sorry, I'm still not too used to the new OSL maps. Anyway, but yeah, not many Marines out yet. Special's gonna have to really fight to get his stuff going. He's barely gonna have stim. He's not gonna have range when these meatless land. And so he's gonna have to really fight hard and really be careful when these meatless attack. He needs an eBay like now. You need to plant down an eBay like 5 seconds ago, man. He comsats. I don't know. He just gets his comsats up. I don't know if he even knew the Spire was coming that quickly since his SCV got killed off earlier. He may have the timing off this time. He needs some turrets. Okay, never mind. He does have an eBay. My bad. Phew. So he saw those eggs. He's probably gonna start planting down turrets right now, and he should be okay. But we'll see if he has enough turrets around. He did a really good job of defending last time. A really good job. And actually, last time it was just well, it was that timing attack break that really kind of sealed the game for him, actually. But anyway, just to finish that thought earlier before the action really starts, yeah, so I'm going to be doing some SC2 stuff if my computer can handle it, but I don't have a graphics card because it's a laptop, and so it may not actually handle it, in which case I won't be doing StarCraft 2 commentaries. And we'll see what happens then. But in any case, moving in here, going in for a little bit of an attack. He's trying to take out this group of Marines, small group of Marines that he's trying to move across the map with. I really am not sure why Special decided to move across the map with such a small force. He barely had any Marines. Perhaps he was just figuring that he had so few Marines he wasn't going to be able to defend with them, so he's going to try and distract a little bit longer to get some more turrets up and try and get his macro going a little bit better. But now he's in really bad shape. He has barely any Marines. Look at this. He's just going to try and have to camp in his barracks. That's actually a silly position for those Marines to be in, because they're not going to be able to focus their fire very easily. He's trying to keep next to those turrets, but it's going to be hard for him to move out then. I mean, it'd be good if there was Lings coming in, but there's no Lings at this point. He's only got a single medic trying to heal up all those Marines. Hydra's moving across the map now. He's probably got Lurker upgrades already researching, and he's just going to be able to morph those right outside of Special's base. He's probably going to send at least a couple down to his bottom left base, his new base, and defend that against any potential counterattack. But right now he's got Special pinned back in his base, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just decided to focus all of his efforts on breaking Special right now. His meatless clump is a little bit smaller now, so you can tell he's stopped making them, but he's still going to be able to use those. He's still got enough that he can use those to keep Special back in his base. Here comes some Zerglings as well. He's going to have a nice big combo attack with a lot of different kinds of units. It's really good. Yeah, it looks like he's only got... well, it's hard to count exactly, but I'd estimate maybe 6 or 7 Realists or something in that clump there. And now the Lurkers are already out. He's going to be able to move in with Lurkers, and he's only going to have 3 or 4 comsats. Well, he's probably going to have, multiple of 2, but depending if he's used any to do any more scouting, 3 or 4 comsats. Oh, he moves out! Moves directly into the Lurkers! Loses a ton of Marines there, several Marines, and now he's going in with Zerglings to finish off those Marines. He's going to totally get slaughtered there. A single Marine just trying to run up. He's going to have to fall back to his bunker. He's probably going to lose this. Here he goes in. He's still got the Mutas, still got the Zerglings. Lurkers running right up to the bunker. He's going to be able to surround that bunker with all kinds of different units. The bunker goes down. The Marines inside it immediately die. The spines were perfectly timed that they hit the Marines right as the bunker was going down from the Lings. Perfectly timed. And now it's just those SCVs are just in for it. And now he's gonna be able to push up the ramp. Oh no! Oh, why would you? He like suicided all of his SCVs up the ramp next to those Lurkers. I guess hoping they would somehow dodge magically or something like that. Once those 2 turrets go down, he's gonna have to depend on one single comsat station for protection. I think Special's gonna lose game 2 here in just a moment. He's trying to hold things off. Trying to get science vessels out, I guess, and maybe tanks to try and hold this off. But I think it's going to be too late. His barracks are now under attack. He does have a tank out. He's going to start firing away at those Lurkers. Comsat goes off. He's going to try and run in, finish off a couple of those Lurkers, push things back a little bit, but he's trying to fight around his own barracks. GG coming from Special. Nicely played by Luxury. Just put way too much pressure on Special way too early. And Special just could not handle it. Did not get his timing attack in this time. And this time, Luxury was the one that came out victorious. So let's move on to the tie-breaking Game 3 of this best of 3 to see who advances.